Speaking of baseball, let's hear from Jim Schlossnagle. Now, this is with Keith Moreland yesterday after the Longhorns 4-0 shutout of Michigan State, which takes Texas now to 7-0 in this 2020-26 season.
Every game is different in baseball. I love that about baseball. And this game had a weird feel to it. Yesterday we had bigger wind than today, but it felt like the temperature and everything changed the way the game felt today.
Yeah, I think definitely I think a tougher day to hit. I thought it was going to be a little bit tougher day for Valanis to find the feel of that breaking ball early in the game, but he found it and certainly did a great job. We played really good defense behind him, and we kind of picked and chose where we scored our runs, and that wind definitely kept Tenney from getting a homer, that's for sure.
Yeah, it left the bat at about 150 miles an hour. Now, when you talk about it in that rotation, I was always interested to see a guy's second time out after getting back into the rotation. Yeah. I thought he really adapted and found what he needed to do. Yeah, and they swing a lot. They helped him a lot. They're swinging early in the count, putting balls in play, making plays behind him, so allowed him to extend his outing, and now gets to do it again, next week in a big league ballpark. All right, now you got one more game at home, but you got to see two things. One, you got to see a left-hander. You got to see your closer 2 days in a row, and you got to see a freshman kid two times. Yep. Yeah, those are all things that when we're making decisions, we're trying to win the game, but we're also trying to figure out who can do what and when, and we wanted to get Ethan Walker in the game, Hudson Hamilton in the game, but we'll have maybe those opportunities on Tuesday night. But just what you're saying is definitely the things that we're thinking. We got to find out if they can do it back-to-back days. And, his fastball was a tick off, but it was still riding pretty good, and he had the good breaking ball.
All right, so there it is. Jim Schlossnagle with Keith Moreland talking about that, the sweep of Michigan State, 7-0 start, and what he's doing. There's a lot of tinkering, and you can kind of hear it in what Schloss was talking about. A lot of tinkering with the pitching to see who can give them what in certain situations and for how long and back-to-back and things like that. That's always an interesting mystery in the first 2 to 3 weekends of the season. And this coming week, for the first time first time this season, the Longhorns will play away from UFC Dish Falk Field. They have a game tomorrow night at home against UT Rio Grande Valley. That will complete the 8-game season opening homestand. Then it's on to Daikin Park in Houston, formerly known as Minute Maid Park, the home of the Houston Astros, and in what's called the Bruce Bolt College Classic. Texas will play 3 games. Friday night against a national runner-up from a year ago, Coastal Carolina. Saturday night against their old opponent from 100 miles up I-35, the Baylor Bears. And Sunday afternoon against Ohio State. So they'll learn even more about their team during that.